Hello my little cutie pies out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my favorite lip products in all lip categories and go over them, do some swatches, and let you guys know why these are my favorite. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of indie makeup. So if that's what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. My loves, I think this video is going to be pretty long, a little extensive, so grab a snack because we are going to be here for a while because I have a lot of lip products to go over, and this video is going to be very similar to how I did the video on my favorite blushes. I broke them down into categories. I also did swatches of all the shades that I had, and I did do timestamps so you can skip around in case you just want to focus on a certain lip category, if that's like all you wear. I think that would be easier than just not having those and you can't really skip around. I mean, you can, but that helps like break up the video easier for you. So I think we should dive in because I don't want to take too much of your time up. So the first category we're going to start off with is like lip treatments, lip balms. They're probably like the least exciting and probably my smallest category. But the two sleeping lip masks that I love and adore is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is like a little one, but I have a bunch of these little ones like all over the house. This I don't really need to do swatches for because it's clear. These are really, really good. A lot of people love these sleeping masks. I think they're very hydrating and soft and just feel so good on the lips. And the other lip mask that I really love is from Kaleido. So I have this one. This is the Blue Agave Softening Lip Mask. This is also a really good, nice, soft one. I'll show you guys up close what the packaging looks like. These are probably the only category that won't really have swatches. And then this is what it looks like inside. This is also very similar to the Laneige one in terms of how it feels and how it feels on the lips. And then for lip balms and like tinted balms, I really love the e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balms. I had a peach colored one. I cannot figure out where it is. It's somewhere like in a purse or stuff somewhere where I wasn't supposed to put it. But this one I have is in the shade Tough Cookie. And these are very, very thick. These have pigment to them too. They look so good if you just like get a lip liner. I'm just gonna swatch it for you. Like, it is quite pigmented for a lip balm, and it is on the thicker side. It's not like a lip oil or anything. It really does like stay on the lips. Almost feels like a lip mask, but I love it for that reason because I feel like it keeps my lips hydrated for a very long time because it's a little thicker. And then like kind of stick lip balms that I really love. I adore the Juvia's Place lip balms. I don't know the exact name for these, but I have two shades. So this is the outer component. I've had these for a while. They have a bunch of like different scents and like different, I guess, color tints. So the one I have here is called Mango, but these don't really show up as anything. Like, it has a slight yellowy tint on this one, but really minimum where you're not really gonna notice. And then I also have the one in Passion Fruit. This one has a little bit more color to it. These are really nice, super hydrating. I love using these all the time on my lips, like when I'm on the go. I always have one of these in my purse just to touch up throughout the day. And then the e.l.f. Sheer Slick Lipsticks. These are pretty much a tinted lip balm. I actually really, really love these. I want to get more shades of these, but this is Golden Pear. And then I also have the shade called Orange Crush, which is more of an orangey one. But these ones just go on really nicely, and these do have a good amount of pigment to them. These two right here. These are really nice if you want a lip balm that also has tint to it, has some color, easy go. We can, you know, touch up throughout the day. You don't have to really worry about them too much because they fade very gracefully. Now going on to lip glosses, which is a smaller category too, because I don't tend to go to lip glosses, but I have found some staple glosses that I really love. And when I'm in the mood for something more glossy and hydrating, or I'm not wearing any makeup, then I'll usually go for a lip gloss. So the ones that I love a lot are from Lethal Cosmetics. I've talked about these many times on my channel. I think I've talked about a lot of these products several times. But these are their lip glosses. I have 3 different shades. They're not sticky at all. They're very hydrating. I'd say they're more like on the thin side, but they do have pigment to them, like a good amount of pigment, and I just love how they feel on the lips. They hydrate, they're not sticky, they're low maintenance. I usually have these in my purse. I have to kind of like go through all my different purses to find them so I could like have them for these videos, but that's when you know a product's really good, when they stay in your purse and go everywhere with you. The other ones, which are a classic that so many people have talked about, are the Fenty Gloss Bombs. I adore these as well. They're so good. They're as good as I feel everyone hypes them up as. They're beautiful. I went through a whole gloss, the like original shade, and I've never been able to like totally empty a gloss, but they're so good. They're so nice. And also I had to search through all my purses to find the other ones. And I have one that I always take to work with me. And then the other glosses that I really love are from Tower 28. And I have a big one. This is more of like the milky ones that have more tint to it. But this is the shade Almond. I really want to get more shades in this. Like maybe Black Friday or something. I can pick some up. They're just really nice. They're very similar to the Lethal Cosmetics ones. That they have some pigment to them, but they're not sticky and they're very hydrating. A lot of people love these glosses because they're just effortless, hydrating, not sticky, and they just wear really nicely on the lips. Now going on to liquid lipsticks, which is another smaller category. I don't usually go to liquid lipsticks very often, but I have found some that are really nice and more on the comfortable side. So OG favorite that a lot of people have talked about, especially in like old YouTube days, is the KVD liquid lipsticks. I have 3 different shades. These are the Everlasting liquid lipsticks. I find that these are very comfortable. They have so many different shades. They're easy to wear. They don't dry out my lips. At least I don't feel like they dry them out. I usually always will like moisturize my lips, exfoliate, and then go in with one of these. I also adore the ones from Nabla, and I have so many of the shades from them. But these are all good. They have a bunch of different unique shades too. Some that are more colorful. I feel like they have a black one, they have a blue one. I have, of course, have all like the nudie ones. But same thing, these are more comfortable. They're not overly drying. They're nice and opaque. You don't have to like layer them up too much. Like one coat and you're good with the pigmentation. And the shades are beautiful, comfortable. I think Nabla has a really good liquid lipstick formula. So if you're looking for some liquid lipsticks that are comfortable, I also recommend these from Nabla. And then the other liquid lipsticks that I think are really nice and I love like the shade options that they have is from Black Moon Cosmetics. So this is their Harvest Trio, which falls right around the corner. I will be rocking them all season long, but these are just so beautiful. Like it has a mustardy shade, a pumpkin shade, and a olive shade, which I feel like that's probably the one color that's a little bit more unique that I feel very comfortable wearing is all of these shades like this. But this is also a very comfortable formula. It's a little bit on the thinner side, but it's very opaque. And they have so many different shades and very unique ones because Black Moon Cosmetics is an indie brand and they're very creative, a little gothic, a little dark. I mean, the name Black Moon gives it away. But you can find black ones, gray ones, beige, all types of colors. So I love that there's so many options and it's in a formula that is more on the comfortable side when it comes to liquid lipsticks. And then the last few that I wanted to mention are the ones from About Face. I really want more shades of these, but these are the matte paint lip colors. These are also quite comfortable. They also have a bunch of different shades in this range, and About Face is on the more affordable end. I mean, they're not drugstore pricing, but I wouldn't say they're like super high-end pricing either. They're kind of like lower mid-range. Now going on to like lip creams and satin liquid lipsticks. I kind of put these all together. I kind of feel like they're like the same category basically. But of course, these. I've talked about these so many times. I have pretty much all the shades because they went on super discount from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is their satin liquid lipsticks. They have a lot of unique shades. These are also very comfortable. They're not transfer proof, but they last very well on the lips and they do fade pretty gracefully. But this is just better if you don't like liquid lipsticks. You still want to have somewhat more of a long wearing lip product, but you want it to be more hydrating and comfortable and wear gracefully, then lip satins or satin liquid lipsticks are where you should be at. As well as the ones from Nabla. These are their dreamy, creamy liquid lipsticks. These are also satins. They don't completely dry down. They're not fully transfer proof, but they're gonna wear well and last just as long as like the ones from Unearthly Cosmetics. Now, I have these 3 different shades. I love the packaging. It has like little moons and stuff on it. Like that is so cute. And of course I have all the nudie shades. I have Adam's Dream, My Rules, and Hedonist. I feel like this is an underrated product. I don't feel like a lot of people talk about Nabla in general, and I love Nabla products. They're just so high quality, but they're not in that like super luxury pricing. But it has like a luxury experience when you use their products. But this is also just as good as the Unearthly ones. Then the other lip creams that I also feel are quite underrated are from Cindy Grace. These are a bunch of like pinky nudes that I have. I have Bailey, Shaylee, Christiani, and Haley. I think they're all named after like girl names. I mean, you know, anyone can have these names, but they're very pretty. They're very pigmented. I would say that these are more like a very pigmented gloss, but they do label them as lip cream, so I put it in that category. But I do feel like these don't wear as long as the Unearthly Cosmetics ones or the Nabla ones, but they are more on the hydrating end, more comfortable, but definitely, I feel like these are more just really pigmented lip glosses, but they're really pretty. Just put a lip liner on and you'll have a nice glossy lip, but have like a lot of pigmentation. And then of course, I have to mention the Lethal Cosmetics lip creams. These are so good too, and I love the shade range. They're also quite comfortable. I do feel like these last a little better than like the Cindy Grace one. I feel like they're a little thinner. They're not as like glossy and thick as the Cindy Grace ones, but I think the Cindy Grace ones are great if you want more hydration. But these are also very hydrating. They're very comfortable. They're very nice. They have so many different shades, and I love Lethal Cosmetics. Also, the lip creams that are really good are from Udin's Eye, and I almost thought they discontinued these, but I looked on their website. They're still there. Then they have 2 different versions in their lip creams. So they have matte ones that are a little bit more long wearing. They, you know, last longer on the lips, and then they have the cream version. But I love both of them. And I think they're just both really beautiful on the lip. And they're just so easy. They're quite pigmented too, so great opacity on these. And then if you want ones that have a little bit more sheen, the lip creams are where it's at. They're definitely on the thinner side than the Cindy Grace ones, but they do feel very good on the lips. Then the other ones that I will mention, I think these are the last one in this category, are the Kaleidos lip creams. I have every single shade, so I have a lot to swatch for you guys to do up close, but they also have a bunch of different shades. So there's a whole rack of nudes in all different tones, like pinky nudes, yellow tone nudes, brownie nudes. Then they have a little bit more dramatic ones, but these ones are different from all the other ones that I mentioned. These ones have more of like a powdery, moussey texture to them. They're called the Cloud Lab Lip Clays, so I think they have some kind of clay in them. They do have a moussey texture. They're very light on the lips. It almost feels like you don't have anything on your lips, but they do have good pigmentation. Then my final category is lipsticks, and this is the biggest category because I found so many lipsticks that I love. I have more like satin glossy ones, and then matte ones, and ones that I would say are in the middle, like they're just traditional lipsticks. So the first ones that I want to start off with are from Juvia's Place, and these are more on the affordable end, so if you're looking for something that won't totally kill your pockets, these are really good. They also have a pretty extensive shade range because they've expanded a lot from like berries, reds, brownie shades, deep shades, light shades. They have like mauve colors, peachy colors. I think this is really pretty. I like the component, I like the options, and I like the formula. They're really, really good. And then the other ones that I would say are more in the traditional lipstick area is the ones from Lethal Cosmetics. I love all their lip products if it's not obvious, but their lipsticks are so good. And they're definitely in that middle like regular standard lipstick formula. Now, these ones have a little bit more of a sheen to them than the ones from Juvia's Place, but they're really pigmented. You don't have to use a lot, just one glide, and you can fully coat your lips. They have deep shades, they have lighter nude ones. I think I have most of them, or I might have all of the shades, but they're really, really good too. Then going on to, I would say, more like matte ones, like on the matte end. So I have these from Lime Crime, which these are actually quite affordable. You can get these on Ulta. They are in this like cardboard packaging, which I don't mind. I feel like it's more sustainable, more eco-friendly. But I have 3 different shades and I love them all. They definitely are more on the matte end. They're nice and opaque. I like the little fun, bright packaging. They're easy to store. I don't have to worry too much. I feel like they do stay closed. I like that they're more sustainable with the packaging. They're like cardboard packaging. Then I also have the ones from Uden's Eye. So these are part of their Elva collection. These are velvet lipsticks, but I do feel like they lean a little bit more matte, teetering on a traditional lipstick, but they are also quite pigmented. These ones also have a grape scent to them, and they do have a good amount of shades. I do wish that Uden's Eye overall would extend their shade range, like add more colors, because the formula is so good. They just need more options, but also just really pretty, very comfortable. And I also have the ones from Kimchi Chic. I'm obsessed with these. These are the marshmallow lip butters. I think the component is so cool. You just press the button on the bottom and then it pops out. So you don't have to worry about them like opening up in your purse. But look at this color. This is called Back Off, which is such a fun, bright red. They also have an extensive shade range. Like there's black ones, there's a white one, there's pastels, there's a bunch of reds and nudes. And these are 2 on the affordable end. I think these are like $12. And Kimchi Chic always has sales where you can get these like half off. Sometimes you can get them for like $6. And I highly recommend these. I feel like Kimchi Chic overall is a very underrated brand, but they have really good staples in their line, especially their lipstick. And going on to more creamy, more glossy, glowy lipsticks. So I have the Uden's Eye Elva cream lipsticks. These definitely have more of a sheen to them, and they're really pretty. See, you see how it has kind of like a glossy effect to them? Also quite pigmented. Just wish that they would extend the shade range of these. And the packaging too is so pretty. Like, look at that. I love Uden's Eye packaging. They just have the prettiest stuff. Then the other ones are from We Makeup, which I do also want to get more shades from. And I feel like We Makeup is also a very underrated brand that I don't hear a lot of people talk about. I think they're based out of Italy, from what I remember. Yeah, they're an Italian indie brand. And these are so pretty. They have a bunch of different shades. I don't know the exact shade names of these, but they're like numbered at the bottom, but they also have names to them. Like I have 9, or is that 9? And I have 5. Now I only have 2, but I'm telling you guys, they're so good and I want to get more shades. And I actually like the clear packaging. You can see right through what you're picking up. Easy, they're comfortable. They're glossy. Maybe I should like live swatch one, even though I know I'm including swatches. But you see there's a little bit of sheen. They're not super sheeny. You're going to see some that are really sheeny that I'm about to show you. So the other ones, I think these are the last 2 in this category, are from Buxom. These are so freaking good. They're probably like in my top, like most favorite lipsticks, but this is the Full Force lipsticks. These are very creamy, very glossy, and because I've loved them so much, and oftentimes they go on sale during like Sephora's 21 Days of Beauty, or they just have random sales on these, so you can get these for like a super good price. I forgot how much these go for exactly, maybe like $18, something like that. But there's so many shades. I have so many. They have a bunch of brownie nudes and a bunch of like peachy colors. Then the last lipsticks that are also like super favorites of mine are from, I think they're pronounced Propa, because I keep saying Propa Beauty, but they have so many beautiful lipsticks. And what I love about this brand is they're about inclusivity. So they make sure their lipsticks work on all skin tones, especially darker skin tones, because usually people with darker skin tones get left out in shade ranges from makeup brands. So all of their lipsticks look good on deeper skin as well as like lighter skin, medium skin. I mean, anyone can wear them, but they have just so many beautiful shades, and these are also super glossy. Like the sheen is so beautiful on these. They're very hydrating, but very pigmented. And I have tons of shades. I think this is the one I have the most amount of shades in for lipsticks. Look at that. That's how you know I really love this formula. And honestly, I want more. I want the whole shade range. If I could have it that way, I would be so happy. And then you know what? I have one last category, which I forgot about. It's lip liners. Like, we need lip liners, right? I mean, I don't wear lip liners very often, but I have like my staple lip liners that I always go to. The ones from Juvia's Place are really good. They're creamy, but they do wear very well on the lips. They're gonna help, you know, from things bleeding out. And I think they last pretty long. Like, they don't just smear away. The other ones too that I really love are from Nabla. I wish that they would actually extend the shade range in this one, because they have a bunch of nudes, but I wish that they would come out with berries and reds and like things like that, because the formula is also very creamy but also long wearing. They're not like a tuggy formula, but they're not ones that are gonna smear away. Also, two affordable options. Now, they're not as long wearing, but they're still pretty good lip liners. So I have the ones from LA Girl, the Ultra Intense Stay Auto Liners. They have a bunch more shades, but I have a red one and a nudie one. They're very creamy. These are a twist up one that you don't have to sharpen, but they do like fade throughout the day. They're not as like long wearing, but they're very comfortable and creamy on the lips. Also, a good standard lip liner that are on the affordable end are from ColourPop. They're very creamy. These ones aren't as long wearing either as like the Juvia's Place ones and the Nabla ones, but they're still really good. And they have so many different options from ColourPop. Like, they have all the shades you could possibly need. These are sharpened ones, but they are very, very creamy, and they're on the affordable end. So if you're, you know, balling on a budget and you don't want a super expensive lip liner, check out ColourPop. They have so many different colors and options to choose from. And they're just a good staple lip liner. Like, they're gonna get the job done. But that was all the lip products that I wanted to mention. This is a pretty huge collection for me. I mean, it's not as huge as I've seen other people's collections, but I think I have it curated enough, because pretty much everything in my collection are like favorites of mine. I don't have anything that I don't really gravitate to. Now, there are some I didn't mention because I wouldn't say that they were like super favorites. That's why I didn't include them in the video. But that was all of the ones that I wanted to talk about and share with you guys. But you will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, what are your favorite lip products? Are any of these your favorites, or do you have some to add to the list? I would love to hear from all of y'all. Also, if you're new here and you enjoyed this video and you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot on indie makeup, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have all the lip products linked where you can find them if you want to shop them for yourself, or you're just curious and you want to get more information. I will also link the makeup that I'm wearing. I did actually film this. This is with the new Nomad palette. That video is up before this one. It will be linked below and put up in the corner. If not, hit that notification bell so you're notified when it does finally post if you are interested. And I will also have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_beauty. So if you want to check me out over there, I do post a lot of different content there. If you're wanting to get more like makeup stuff or lifestyle stuff, check out my pages. I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time, for watching this video, being here, supporting my channel, being amazing, being the best part of this beauty community. I just appreciate you guys all so much. But I do hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.